Now if you remember, what we did with MailJet was we created a class inside our utility folder or utility project, which was MailJet settings. We will have to create a similar class for BrainTree. Rather than adding that class directly, let me add a folder here, and I'm gonna call this BrainTree. And inside that folder, I will add a new class file, and I will call this BrainTree settings. Inside that, we'll make sure this is a public class, and we need to create 4 properties. So we'll do prop here, string, and I'll copy this and paste it 3 more times. Now all of these property names must match with what we have right here. So best way is just copy and paste to avoid any spelling mistakes at all. Along with this, we also have to create one more class. This class is not related to getting all of the settings, but it is more related to how we will be calling BrainTree, or we'll be calling its gateway. So before we implement that class, let me implement interface, and I will name this iBrainTreeGate. This won't be a class, it will be a public interface. In there we want 2 methods. The return type will be the BrainTree gateway, but that does not exist like default. For that, we will have to add a NuGet package. So we'll go to the package manager solution. In here, we'll be installing the package, which is BrainTree. We'll have to go to the browse tab here, and we have the BrainTree. We need to install this in utility. The reason is because our gateway will be created inside the utility project. So let me add that right there. And great, we can close the NuGet package. We have errors, we'll resolve them as we proceed. Inside the gate interface, we want to implement 2 methods. First will be a create gateway for BrainTree, and the next one will be get gateway if it exists. So we'll create those 2 methods here. And what will be the return type for both of these methods? The return type will be iBrainTreeGateway, and this, if you scroll up, it exists inside the BrainTree using statement. We'll have the same return type for the getGateway as well. We have these 2 interfaces which will return a gateway object on which you'll be able to make transactions or do anything that you have to do with BrainTree. But we need to implement this interface to actually create or return any existing BrainTree gateway. Let's do that in the next video.